Hi, we're going to play Disney Dreamlight Valley, but first, please buy my books. They're available on Amazon in paperback and Kindle and hardback. This is Pirate's Daughter and Misfortune. One of my favorite parts from Pirate's Daughter is where she's walking home after work. Morgan is walking home after work, and she cannot be walked home by her bartending partner because he has to be home right after work this time. So she walks home, she goes inside and makes sure there's nobody in the main room because it's a small yacht. It's literally got the main room and a bathroom. That's it. So, so she, makes sure that there's nobody in the main room. Then she goes to the bathroom and makes sure that there's nobody in there. Because Hayden instructed her to do that. Well, the whole time she walked home, and she made sure to lock the door and shut it when she came in. Anyway, the whole time that she walked home, the captain was following her on the other side of the street. And he made sure earlier in the day that all those lights would be dark. So, so she sits down on the floor, because that's where her bed is, and gets her laptop. She checks and answers her email. And the captain is outside watching her the whole entire time. I mean, he can't see her, but he's watching her front door. Well, he sees that the lights go out, and then he decides, okay, she's in for the night. He goes to his ship, gets his men, they return to her small yacht, and he kicks in the door. He takes her into his arms. She's still asleep. And he orders his men to grab her stuff. Well, they do. And they all go back to their ship. She gets taken to a room below deck and locked in for the night. She's laid down on a bed and she's locked in for the night.
How did they not wake her up with all that?
Anyway. So then he goes and takes a handmade sign that says for sale on it, and puts it on the yacht. And then he returns, and you have to read the book to find out what happens. Then my favorite part so far in Misfortune is they had just had a party at Shatana's. Morgan was throwing one to, drum up business. And he's feeling a little self-conscious. He's used to wearing pants or shorts, and he's wearing his Scottish kilt. And you'll just have to read the book to find out if he's wearing or not, if you care about that kind of thing. Anyway, so he goes to the bar, where Michelle takes him to sit and wait for Morgan, and he gets a little drunk. So he's walking around with the bottom half of his fifth Scottish ale, and he finally walks out and sees Morgan. Well, part of the way there to go talk to Morgan, he decides that he has to unleash all that alcohol, and he hurries to the bathroom. Well, he accidentally bumps into her at the same time, but but then he comes back out and apologizes, and they go up and talk, and they go up and talk in her room the rest of the night. So, not a big deal. Well, after the party, he apologizes. He has to go home because he's got to work the next morning. So, it doesn't sound like great planning on his part, to party all night and then have work in the morning. But anyway, so he walks out the door. She shuts and locks the door. And, he makes it to the corner to his right. And he notices that there's a limo. He also notices that there's a darkened corner where that limo is, where there would normally be a light. So instead of crossing and then going right like he was going to in his drunken state, he decides to just go right. Well, he's kind of keeping an eye on that limo, and he notices that there's some guys coming out, and then he notices that they've got guns, so he starts running toward the other corner. If he hadn't been drunk, he might have thought, let's go back, we'll go pound on the door, and hopefully, Morgan will answer it, but he didn't think that way. So he gets about halfway to the next corner, and he's pinned to the sidewalk with the gun to his head, and the limo turns around and picks them all up. Hayden gets thrown into the limo. He starts to yell, "Hell!" and they smash him in the face with the gun. So that's when he passes out and he goes, "Pah," and you have to read the book to find out what happens. So please buy my books. They're available on Amazon in paperback, Kindle, and hardback. So, we are going to finish up the Star Path today. We're also, which is kind of ironic since it's Easter, hoping to God that it actually... Oh no. Stupid things faded out again. It is night. Okay. No, going up isn't working. Let's see if going down works. Nope. That's annoying. But anyway. Yeah, you can't even tell what's going on. Worked yesterday. It really did. It worked yesterday.
I believe you. I mean, it's gonna work today.
I'm sorry, but this will make the video a little longer. Oh, maybe just a moment. No, that made it worse. Ah, okay. Well, it was awe. Oh, great. It's doing that again. No, that made it worse because now it's not focusing at all. This is so stupid. This camera's... Oh, let's see here. Oh, she's over here. Wait, what does she want first? I need to collect it. sweet and sour kingfish, potato leeks, kingfish steak, potato leek soup, and a black passion lily. Okay, so I've got to collect more black passion lilies, and I'm hoping that they will be okay. I guess let's do this first. Well, that was rude. Normally it gives me a chest when I get all of them. But that may have to do something with the eggplant that's planted all over the place. Okay, so was that 10 pieces, or did I get less because... Oh! Egg. Well, I guess let's go get that black passion lily and hope that they're not all red again. Now I'm almost wondering if the problem with my Xbox is that I actually turn it off at night. Okay, so that's red. But it turned out it was green. Yeah, they're all red. So I guess it's a unique Easter egg hunt. Green. White. White. Green. Well, Easter flower, I guess. Red. That one's black. Okay, there we go. Oh, I guess it's not ready for harvest yet. Well, while we're picking up flowers, might as well pick up the other ones. I think that was white. Blue. Red. I need to get these guys some fish. White. Red. Red. So one of these days, I'm going to make the rest of the little cardboard cutouts and make an actual story out of that. Oh wait, this one is blue. Blue. Black. And white. And then we're going to go and... So we'll have more room for flowers. There. Okay, so is she still there? Yes. Okay, so we will go feed Elsa and Olaf and give Elsa her favorite stuff. As soon as as soon as I remind myself what we need to make. But my husband does have a point there. Okay, he wants meringue pie and tamagoyaki. If I said that wrong, I'm so sorry. Okay. That was weird. Okay. Because I pressed the A button, I did not press the Y button. Okay, tamagoyaki is over here. And again, if I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. Please try to sound it out and type in the comments what it should be. And then I will say it that way. Like the things that look like hush puppies on here. Those are buñuelos. And I know that because I asked my stepmom how to say it. I don't usually call her that. But since, usually I call one mom and I called the other one mommy before she went to heaven. Or sometimes we called her mama. Either way, I don't call her stepmom, but just when I'm on here, I can say that because
hello, my friend.
I say that because then that way you'll know that it's not the one that went up to heaven. We have not worked texting out that far yet. It'd be cool though. Okay, now what did she want? I know it was something about kingfish. Okay, sweet and sour kingfish steak and potato leek soup. Okay. Sweet and sour king's... Live that. Okay. There's a potato leek soup. It's a wonder she doesn't weigh 300 pounds, really. And I'm saying that because, she orders these big, extravagant meals. And I'm usually feeding her in the restaurant. So then she's going to want to eat that big, extravagant meal there, too. And, oh, gosh. Or maybe that's a perk of having special powers, is that you don't get 300 pounds. Of course, if you notice that, Mirabelle's the only Disney princess, not that she's really a princess, but, she's the only Disney princess that has had, a difference, like glasses or being overweight or something. She's the only one.
Oh.
And speaking of that, why is it always the Disney princess who's having the, big drama throughout the whole entire movie? And, she needs to find herself and she needs to find a safe place to live. Or she's the one that ended up, having to be falling asleep for
Oh.
ages on end. why couldn't it be the best friend that is having the issues and the princess is helping or something? Okay, so we brought 2 gifts. Got points for that. And give Elsa her favorite gifts. All done. Congratulations, Powered Author. You have completed all event duties. So now we can go over here and get 610 moonstones. And then we have 20 tickets. So we can go and get 90 more from that and 90 more again. We have 0 tickets. We got 2,270 moonstones, and we're short of getting that ship. I wanted the TV set, the living room set from the last Star Path, but I really, really, really want this ship. But I think somebody said it becomes your house, which would be a little weird, because then all of a sudden I'd be on the beach. And that would be okay, except that I really don't want to be on the beach. So the other thing is I don't know how to do any of this stuff. So between writing my book and doing Minecrafty things, I will probably look it up and see if anybody else has figured out how to do it. Oh, since you can't see... There. Okay, so even fish or festive, I still need to get a Christmas fugu. Except for I don't think those exist anymore. So, I need to get 9 more. That's not where eggs come from. I don't know how to do that. I did it, but I don't know how to do it. Spring taste test. I'm guessing that there's going to be some spring foods that need the, that's so annoying. I guess it makes my video unique, but it's very annoying. Anyway, I think maybe there's going to be some meals that need the new Dreamlight fruit. And I'm hoping I'm right. So anyway, I'm going to do some research on all that today and try to figure it out, and then I'll make another video when that happens. And like I said, I'm either going to make this a 3rd video on the first Sunday in May, or I'll make you wait until next year. I'll probably make it a 3rd video first Sunday in May. So if you're struggling with it, you can do it, and hopefully the Star Path will be, available enough, but, so, I guess we're gonna end the video. Please buy my books. They're available on Amazon in paperback, hardback, and Kindle. I'm saying Kindle, but I mean ebook. Because some people are like, oh, it's Kindle, and I've got a, Fire tablet, or whatever it was. And, I'm pretty sure that copy of my book can go on any of them, even the Nook. I don't know if the Nook even exists anymore, but, anyway, it can go on there. And it might be able to go on your phone or your computer. Anyway, so I hope you're having a great day. Happy Easter. And know that you are enough. Know that there's no problem you cannot solve or handle, even if it's school or work. You can do it. I believe in you. And I'll see you in the next video.